Okay guys, I've taken the bike in to get checked out for that noise issue that I might have. Tappets or lifters or whatever it may be. And this is the beast they've given me. They've said here, while we check it out, grab this, take it out for a few hours. 2018 Street Glide. So I'm going to take it for a cruise along the Great Ocean Road. Let's see how it goes. It's not a bad looking bike. I actually prefer the Special.
Hello.
Hello.
Beautiful.
You like it?
Good. Harley.
Huh? See you later.
Beautiful.
Alright, let's put some fuel in this beast. G'day.
Taking that helmet off when you come in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so the early indications are, with my lowrider S, the early indications are that there's absolutely nothing wrong with it, and I'm just being a little bit paranoid. Let's hope. Let's hope. Well, the only problem riding along the Victorian coast is that apart from it being absolutely beautiful, every time I ride along it, it's as windy as hell. And yep, today is no difference. Look at that. They call that Surf Coast. They have a World Championship surfing event down here. I'm not sure what time of the year it is. It'd be in summer, I'd imagine. It's called the Bells Beach Classic. Absolutely beautiful, this part of the world. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, look at that. Magnificent. And of course we're just coming to the end of our winter, so there's hardly anyone down this neck of the woods. But in summertime, it's just pandemonium down here. Navigate. Map. Zoom out. Zoom out more. Zoom out more. That's it. The one advantage with this bike, which is great, I've been able to take my backpack off and throw it into the side bags, the hard bags, the panniers. Yeah. That's a bonus, that is. Backpack can get annoying at times. that out. Sensational. Colour of that water. So this road was built in World War One or World War Two. I think it was built in World War One. Prior to that, there was just no access through here. And let's keep going. Yeah, this road here, I'm pretty sure this road here was built in World War One, and it might even have been built by the soldiers. Oh, imagine joining the army and you got to build roads. Oh, fuck. Stuck behind a bus. This bike's cruising quite nicely around. You know, we're going fairly slow at the moment. It's not carrying on, and it's just happy to just cruise along and at this speed. Got to be careful here because these the roads that are in the shadows are damp. You can see on the map here that this Great Ocean Road, it just literally hugs the coast. A lot of Japanese tourists come to see this. All these buses are full of Japanese tourists. I don't know what it is, but they just love coming here. Actually, yeah, I do know what it is. It's because it's bloody beautiful, that's why. Bloody beautiful. God, that's someone's driveway. Oh, there's a house down there. Something tells me this bloke's just going to stick behind this bus. So I'm in third gear, and this Street Glide's just happy to just crawl along in third gear. These Street Glides, I reckon they were built for people my height, because everything's perfect. Seating position, handlebar height, not hunched over, everything's just perfect. They were built for people that are 5'10", I reckon, 5'10". Now this Street Glide, it doesn't have aftermarket slip-ons, even though it sounds like it, but what they've done to it is they've modified the standard exhaust. So they tell me what they did was the standard exhaust does not have an end cap, so what they did was they cut the end of the exhausts off, pulled the standard baffles out. I'm not sure whether he said he put a different baffle in there or he stripped down the baffle that was in there and then put the skeleton, you know, the bare bones of the baffle back in. And then obviously because they'd cut the end of the exhaust, what they then did was they got some end caps and fitted them to the standard exhaust. So it probably is as effective as a set of slip-ons, but yeah, this is the standard exhaust which has been modified, and it sounds good. Look, yeah, it sounds grouse. Grouse. I find myself saying grouse a lot. People outside of Australia wouldn't know what grouse is. Grouse. In Australia we say something's grouse if it's cool, I guess. Yeah. If something's cool, sometimes we'll say it's grouse. So here in Aussie say, oh mate, I went for a spin on a bike, it was grouse, or I went and seen a movie, it was grouse. Well, grouse is the same as cool. We're going to get a chance to get around this bus. Looks like an opportunity up there. Not over double lines though. Oh, three-wheeler. What do they call those? Is that cam an or some shit like that? Yeah. Wow, I don't see many of those getting around. Yeah, he's fairly motoring too, that guy. 40 kilometres an hour roadworks. Okay, so they're putting some mesh over that small cliff there. They must have issues with falling rocks. A lot of these houses are holiday houses. People, they'll rent them out during the year, and in the summertime they'll come down and spend their holidays here. Township of Lawn. Yeah, well, last time I came here it was the middle of summer and there was just cars everywhere, people everywhere. You couldn't even get it. You're struggling to even get something to eat. Joints were all packed. You'd see why people just love it. It's just full of shops, ocean looking apartments. Beautiful beach. Tell you another thing I really enjoy about this bike is the floorboards. Very comfortable. There's a grand old pub. Grand Pacific Hotel. It's just so picturesque. It really is. No problems overtaken on the Street Glide, because it's such, like all Harleys, there's such a torquey bike. Oh, road's a bit wet here. Jesus, why is the fucking road wet? More wet roads. These roads must be constantly shadowed at this time of the year. Does this bike, oh yeah, I was going to ask, does this bike display the time of the day? It's down there, 11:18. what, there's a bit of debris on the side of the road here, mud and rocks and shit. Road's wet and it's got like mud and shit mixed in it as well. That's fucking, oh, I'm not coming back that way. That's dangerous. Jesus, that's dangerous. Definitely got a nice note to it, this bike, and it's not overbearing. Like, it's not, you don't have to wear earplugs.